Welcome into Maserati Pittsburgh. Today we're featuring the all-new, reintroduced Maserati Granturismo. This car is probably one of the most classic and iconic cars of the entire Maserati brand. There's 3 levels of this car. We have the entry level, the Modena, which has a 490 horsepower, but these go up to 760 horsepower.
That horsepower, in order to corral it, the vehicle does require some airflow. The airflow is worked with instead of against. 2 ways that the vehicle does that. Here is a vent that cools the engine. You'll see it on both sides. And second to that is the grille. The grille allows airflow in, which the design of the Granturismo utilizes to create downforce to allow the vehicle to maneuver around turns at high speeds. Does that by bringing the air up across these features in the hood, back across the front haunches. The vehicle then funnels that airflow back along the side of the vehicle, along here, the rear haunches as well, creating all of that downforce. What is important at the back of the vehicle is to get rid of that air drag. The vehicle does that with this rear spoiler feature. Getting rid of that air drag allows the vehicle to continue to drive at high speeds.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about Maserati. Maserati was started in the 1930s with the Maserati brothers, and they were all Formula One drivers and mechanics. Everything about the brand, every bit of the DNA and the dynasty of this brand revolves back to that Formula One. The other thing is it's all handmade in Modena, Italy. When we compare it to our German counterparts, these cars are not a high volume. They're all individually created and crafted, and there's only hundreds of them imported into the United States every year. What makes us different from our counterparts, again, is that they're handmade in Modena, Italy, the same region Ferrari is. The other thing I like to tell people about is the long ancestry we have with Ferrari. So the connection between Ferrari and Maserati goes back many, many years. The engines were built and designed together. A lot of the aerodynamics, technology, electronics, and design were all shared. This particular car is 100% Maserati, but you cannot take away the connection that we have to that brand. So think of this as a little bit of Ferrari for a much different price point. One of the exciting things that Maserati has done with this car, and again it's derived from the MC20 supercar, is the performance analytics that are available to the driver of this car. Let's face it, any of you that are buying this car or considering it have a real need for speed. Within the settings, you are able to go and actually drag race and measure your drag racing. You can also measure torque. You can have a relationship with this car unlike any other car. Again, it's all based upon the MC20 technology. And everybody that has looked at it and purchased one of these vehicles, that's probably one of the #1 things that they're excited about to use. So just to sum everything up for you, the Granturismo is the sports car of your dreams. It's here in Pittsburgh, available and ready to go. This will be the most fun car you've ever driven, and quite honestly, you're not going to know what that experience is like until you come on in here and drive it. So give us a call, set up a time, and we'd love to show you all the power, performance, luxury, and magnificence of the Maserati Granturismo.